the first hikes, I guess it would be the third hike, trail hike of autumn 2023. This way, guys. I'll go on that side of the fence there. And it is a gorgeous morning out here. Probably not a very good video with the sun on my back. And the sun on my face. Just beautiful. It's about 17 degrees. Sun is shining. Pretty dry conditions. So let's flip this camera over and get a few shots of the pups. There's the soybean field that we've seen in previous videos. A nasty ridge line right there. I mean, nasty in the sense that it's so steep and whatnot, otherwise nice to look at. I didn't get any video when we first got onto this trail here, but it's like the dogs know it's such a perfect day for a hike. They're so excited, bouncing all over the place. Let's go take a look at this soybean field. It looks like it's pretty close to being ready for harvest. So see, it's quite brown. There's a few green and yellow spots in there yet. Boy, it would be nice if I was out here when they were actually doing the harvest. Get some photos of that. Alright. So that's that. And maybe we'll pick some more up later. Down this hill here. I grabbed a few apples from the tree on the way in. They're up really high. I had to shake the tree and knock them down. But they'll be good for, if the weather stays cool like this, they'll be good for a couple of weeks yet, because they're a bit sour. Nice apples though. I'm tempted to do a harvest mission, because they're about 10 to 15 feet up. There's tons of them. We'll probably get a whole bushel off that tree. I think I might do that. Time I'm coming this way. In my backpack. Some sort of extension. Fabricated an extension like I did for the pear heist. If all goes as planned, should actually be on the trail. Let's see, where are we now? This is Forest Stream north. So if I follow my regular cycle, I should be at Whitevale North tomorrow, which does pass by that pear tree. I still have quite a few pears. You watched my pear harvest video. Like 15 pounds of them. And I'm going through them. Yeah, I'm eating like 4 or 5 pears a day. Oh, boy, just went a little dip there. Watch for fish. And just as many apples. All the ones that I've harvested. Oh, look, there's some apples here. Another tree here somewhere. Oh, there they are. On the ground. Oh, there, look at way up there. Give this tree a shake. It's a pretty solid tree though. No luck. Those are way too high. Maybe there was a day I would try and climb that tree. Well, maybe not. No, I wouldn't try and climb that tree. Not that high. Anyhow. What was I saying there? Yeah, so tomorrow we'll be on the pear trail. I imagine they're pretty ripe right now, so I'll probably just get enough that I could eat while I'm hiking. You never know. Alrighty then. In a bit. Pretty insistent that there's something to get there. I'm sure there is. So I don't see it. I'll be going by scent. Sometimes when they do that, they just pick up the scent of something. Probably a chipmunk right up the tree. I didn't see it. If I stop and express interest in what they're doing, they'll kick a few logs around or something and get a little more worked up. And we're more aggressive with their search for whatever it is. Which is what they're supposed to do. Right, Moose? What you looking for? Someone coming or something? He's hearing something. Known to be turkeys around here, so trust their instincts. I do trust their instincts. If they're doing that, they're doing it for a reason. Now, if I was hunting and he was doing what he was doing right there, looking in that direction, I'd be down that hill hunting out that bush. Good boy, Moose. Let's go. But I'm not hunting. They are hunting, I mean. That's their job. And it's a good thing when anybody or any creature likes their job. These guys do seem to like their job. Alright, let's turn around this corner. Golf course over there. Well, maybe we'll go check out that golf course, see what's going on. Such a nice day. Oh, my whistle's not working today. I mean, my mouth. I bet you it was an apple. It was so sour. Got me puckered up. This way. Oh, nice jump there, Moose. Oh, Milo. How far we can get in here. Well, there's no problem crossing the creek, because there ain't no creek. It's been so dry, this one's completely dried up. Almost makes you think there's like a beaver dam or something going on. They're excited. New territory. No trails in here. This is what we're coming up on here is the, fairly certain it's called the Whitevale Golf Course. I've never golfed on this course. Never been much of a golfer anyway. There was a time when, years ago, when my son was just a baby, buddies and I used to go out. It was Friday night. We'd sit around drinking beers, play darts, and I had a dartboard in my house and that. A little bar set up in the basement, which has since been converted into a little den for my son when he's home, or when he was living at home when he comes back. And then on Saturday mornings, we'd get up like 5 o'clock in the morning. Try to be the first ones out at the golf course. Usually a bit hungover. That went on for a while, but lost interest in it. Well, nothing there, that's just the stream. So we kind of took a wrong turn there. Not that the stream isn't interesting. It is. However, our objective here was to take a peek at the golf course. So let's see if we can work back around this way. Oh, I don't want to go through that, guys. Bit of a wild shot for this to be way out here. 3 bounces. No, I don't really want this. It's choking hazard for the dogs. But I'll put it up in a tree by the trail for someone that does golf. Grab. Oh boy, look at this mess. This is an absolute mess here. Okay, we're gonna have to get through this dried up creek area. I'd like to see why this creek is dried up, because there seems to be plenty of water in the primary artery there. Moose got up that slope right there. I don't know how I'm gonna get up this. A lot of crawling. Maybe a few wipeouts. Alright, let's see if I can do this one-handed. Maybe there's a better way over here. Not really. Oh, they got it. Good boys. Alright. Not that I'm going to try and compare myself to the agility of these dogs, but if they can do it, I can do it. Yeah, it was so bad. Almost pulled my boots off, but we got her. Number 2. We made it to the golf course. Really don't think they're gonna like the dogs on this, so let's go this way, guys. Moose! Oh, that looks nice. Very well kept. I always hear machines running when we're on the trails going by here, so well maintained. Well, anyway, yeah, golfing, and then when I was working, there were events, golf events and whatnot at work that I would go to, but it wasn't too bad. You know, I had a pretty good drive. And then I started getting older. I started to get the arthritis in my hands. And I compounded that. Moose, Milo, no, come on, get out of there. This way. I do believe that I compounded this way. Get out of here before someone's yelling at us. That I compounded the arthritis in my hands. Martial arts training, you know, punching things, and even when I was younger in my 20s, I used to like toughen up my hands with what's called a makiwara board. Chop, chop, punch, punch. And that, later on really did compound I think it did compound the arthritis. I also believe that during that time in my life when I was working a lot, you know, kids are young, no time, all the excuses in the world to no time for anything else. I put on a few pounds and wasn't living the healthiest lifestyle. And all that extra stuff that I was with the weight and my blood pressure. My blood pressure got high. The doctor actually put me on, look at that. Well, you can go down there if you want. I think you could get that up there. Doctor put me on high blood pressure medication. Yeah, and I was taking that for a while. And I was just kind of fed up. Just getting stupid. So and after I started taking the medication, I found out that normally once you start this blood pressure medication, you're on it for life. Well, anyway, I stopped it anyway, and some lifestyle changes, whatnot. Still dealing with health issues, but that one was taken care of. Amongst other things, I still have this arthritis. If you watch some of my machining videos, I think my hands are kind of screwed up, but I keep at it. I think the worst thing to do is just kind of concede to not doing anything with the hands, and then they really stiffen up. Same with, I mean, it's not just in my hands. I got it in my hips and my knees. And anytime when I'm, for one reason or another, which is very rare, but for one reason or another, if I'm not very active, I feel it like quickly. Things just start stiffening up. Law of conservation of momentum, translated to dimension other than space and time. That dimension being the human nature. Things in motion tend to keep in motion. Things that are still tend to keep still. Hey, Moose? Yep. Oh, there's something in there, I'm sure. Let me try to give you a hand there, Milo. Holy crap, Moose. You're a maniac. You ripped that piece off. I was hoping at it didn't come loose. And grabbed it, just ripped it off. I didn't see anything, but Milo just took off that way. So I think they might have actually scared something out of that log. Milo would not leave that log like that unless he had a good reason. The log. Okay, let's continue on, guys. Lawn tractor on the golf course over there. Just coming up on the bench here. This would be a good place to offload my golf balls. Someone can
Golf Light Hot XL. Look at that. That's a dandy.
Yeah, so anyway, I was saying, just reminded me when I dropped those golf balls off. You're right, Milo. This is our turn off already. It seemed to go very quickly today. Like we're almost at the halfway point already. I've been yapping. But yeah, maybe the last time I went golfing was maybe five years ago. And my right hand doesn't close all the way. Damage and arthritis to it. It's not a very good experience because you really gotta grab onto those golf clubs like that. And see, those fingers don't really come around all the way. I was more or less resolved. I had enough golfing anyway. My clubs were so old that at several shots, the heads of my club when I hit the ball went flying through the air, just pulled right off of the stem of the golf club. Anyway, that was the end of my illustrious golfing career. Here we are at the pit stop. We're completely out of dog treats at home. For some reason, milk bones are back ordered. We don't have any. So I brought a chunk of mozzarella cheese. For the boys. Cool. I'm having a little myself. Okay, snacks are served, guys. They never turn down cheese. Not once. A bit of energy in here for you. Did you even chew that, Milo? You just swallowed that whole, didn't you? Didn't you? Okay, let's go. Oh, some people out there. Cut this here. Maybe get some video of the off-season alien storage facility. It's invisible, so you can't really see it, but sometimes there's remnants of radiation. Whoa. See, they know that I'm onto them, eh? As soon as I came around that corner right there have been like so few bugs. And I call them bugs, but I just got swarmed. So they're like, get this guy to stop filming. Whatever it takes. It's probably more like... Yeah, I'm speaking alien. My best interpretation of it anyway. That's a new one. Oh. All right, let's go this way. Get out of here before getting any.
Into galactic trouble.
Any more than we're already in. All right, on the road again. I wonder if those people that went by picked up those golf balls. We'll see. Nope, still there. They're forming up the top of this hill. That's where we came from over there earlier, the golf course area. We just came across two young ladies there, clipboards and stuff. Stopped and chatted with them a bit. They're surveying wetlands. I asked them about that a little bit. I didn't get into the whole greenbelt land swap thing that in the news now. Provincial government has pretty much stated that they're backing out of that whole thing. So somewhat of a victory for the green space advocates, myself included, I guess. The real dark spot on the PC provincial government on that. Like it was getting rough. There's people with members of parliament resigning and potential RCMP investigations. All kinds of crap. So for now, not gonna have a house there. Not gonna have a house there. For now. I always say, don't count your chickens. Yeah, they said they were just wrapping up the survey, so I didn't ask what that meant or anything. I could have, I suppose, but I didn't. So when we ventured into that area down there by the golf course, we followed this stream here. The moose just jumps up on that log like nothing. There didn't appear to be anything really blocking it from the main stream. It's just the water levels are so low. We're not expecting any rain anytime soon either. Hey guys, get out of there. That's pretty yucky water. We do have a water stop up here. But I'm gonna stop yapping because these videos kind of get a little bit too long, so I'll stick to the highlights. Catch you later. Alright, we made it down to the stream. Do our makeshift trail there. I'm fairly certain nobody but us travels. A whole lot to see here. Just keeping an eye out for fish for whatever reason. And if the dogs did catch a fish, which they're not really trained to do, so I highly doubt that would happen, I would most likely take it home and eat it. Doesn't seem to be too much here though. The only reason that I wouldn't take it home and eat it is if there was enough information available that, you know, those fish that come up here are, I think they're 3 years old. They spawn after 3 years, which means they've been frolicking around Lake Ontario for 3 years, absorbing any pollution that's in that water. Now, I don't know. I haven't really looked into it, but I know, like I believe it was in the 80s, there was a big to-do about the mercury in Niagara River and Lake Ontario. Oh, I did it again. Got myself stuck. Yeah, I'll just stand here for a minute. You know, you're not supposed to eat the fish and this, that, and the other thing. And all valid points for sure. But I just don't know whether the water is any better now than it was in the 80s. You know, my friend who lives down the street from us was he's been fishing since he was 2. Or I would guess he's been fishing since he was 2 because he knows an awful lot about fishing. I asked, he was in the salmon, he goes in the salmon derby every year. And he got a big one, a 26-pounder this year. Won a good prize. And I asked him if he takes them home and eats them. He said, not really, not unless they're small. So I guess that's an indication that, gotta try and get up here, Milo. I guess that's an indication that, you don't want to be consuming hordes of salmon from Lake Ontario. So, it's just kind of not much fun here, so we'll get through that mess. If this is too deep for me to go across in these boots. Oh, it's pretty close. Throw a rock out there. It's a bit unstable. Pass on that. Let the boys take care of that for me. Widens out here, so it's quite a bit more shallow. There we go. Made it. Almost. Where'd you go, guys? Come on, I'm checking out the island. Our new territory for you. I have been out here before, but I think it was so long ago. It was even before we had moose. So over 2 years since I've been on this little island. Oops, starting to smell a little stinky here. Like rotten fish. Keep an eye out for that. There's the tip here. I wonder if we can get across again and get back on the trail from here. Well, I mean, I have to get up that slope. I'll let them frolic while I'm thinking about it. Milo's vest is screwed up again. Where'd he go? Where's Milo? There he is. You like this new area? This is covered in branches. Okay, so I think I can get across here without getting a soaker. I gotta try and navigate. I don't know if you can see from the sun there. Navigate that slope. It's gonna be tough even for the dogs to do. Maybe we'll go up a bit further there. Block the sun. Let's see. Yeah, I think maybe further up there. But you know, I always underestimate the dog's capabilities. It'll be fun. So I'm just gonna cut this here, unless there's some mega action. Take a break for a minute, and then figure out how we're gonna get back up there on the trail. Okay guys, let's give this a go. A little bit deep here. No soakers yet. Alright, I was thinking of going up there. Some branches I could get for leverage. This, boy. Yeah, this is not gonna be easy. But they're having fun here, so let them go. Can't go much further down here. Like if that wasn't so deep right there, that wouldn't be a bad area to get to. Let me just follow this a bit slowly. Like I'm close to the limits of my boot height now. Feel a bit of water splashing in. Use my steps carefully. Oh, don't splash me. Don't splash me, Moose. Ah, damn it. I think I'm soaked. Yeah, a little bit too much for the boots. It's that area right there. Right. Well, we made it to our, this is a part where we usually come down, or they usually come down for a little swim. That was different. Sloshing around here. All right, we made it back to the trail. Maybe I should stop and empty some of this water out of my boots. I think I will do that. What do you think about that, Moose? Pretty goofy, eh? And the other one. I think what I'm gonna do is when I get back, I'm going to throw these boots in the laundry machine. A good cycle. And then when they're done, I'm going to, when I got these boots, I put 2 coats of, it's like a beeswax kind of stuff. You put it on the boots, you smear it on cold, and then you take a hairdryer or whatever, and melt it, and it seeps into the leather to waterproof them. And you can see how waterproof they are just from me dumping all that water out of them. But kind of no fault there. Whatever. Take advantage of the opportunity there to give them a good washing. And then when they dry, in a day or two, put at least another 1 coat of the wax, melt it into the leather a bit more. Alright, so we're sloshing down the trail here. I've got to fix Milo's vest. We're into some bushwhacking now, protect his chest a bit, and I'll get back to you shortly. Looks up on this log here. Balancing away, watching Milo. Let's go on this one today. I usually go that way. Just follow this little trail. Just on the opposite, on the farmer's side of the fence. So technically I guess we're trespassing. But yeah, we just went by the trail apple tree there. Hey, there's another apple tree right here. These ones are all on the ground, so they're earlier apples. Nothing left on there. Yeah, but those ones back there, remember from the first part of the video, they were really, really high, 10, 15 feet. So I was heaving on one of the lower branches, and they just didn't want to come off. I got about 5. Yeah, it just kind of tells me that the chipmunk in there. It just kind of tells me that they're another week or so until they're ready to go. I'm going to continue on here, guys. I'll just hook up with the main trail around this corner where the fence ends. Oh, just took off in there. I usually do in this area. Yeah, just coming up to the end of this hike. A little bit different today. That's what it's all about, you know. a little bit additional. We went out to the golf course. Took a few different side trails. Had an adventure through the creek. My left boot is still sloshing around. My left one got the worst of the soaker. But yeah, like I said, that's what it's all about. You change it up a little bit and it makes a huge difference. Like I mentioned in one of my previous videos is, you know, I'm on this trail maybe once a week. Well, definitely once every 8 to 10 days. I mix it up in between with other stuff, but I just had a couple apples and there, boy, were they sour. I gotta give those another week or so. But anyway, yeah, mix it up a little bit. Keeps it fresh. We do the same routine. But there are some things that are inevitably going to be somewhat routine, you know. And do what you have to do. But when the opportunity presents itself, introduce a little creativity and add some variety. Keeps this stuff exciting, for me anyway. And I imagine for the dogs too, you know. Like I did mention before, the dogs do like routine and they like instruction. And they don't mind the repetition, as far as I know. But you could see previously in the video when we went through the creek, through that island. And maybe it was just me, but I thought they were kind of excited to be taking on some new territory. Nevertheless, just going to go down that steep hill over there, and then we'll be back out close to the road. So thanks for watching, and we'll see you next time. Bam!